too good at this. We're too good at grieving and coming together because we've had to do it so much.
The Cathedral High School community suffering after another student died over the weekend. Lendon Byram is the third student the school has lost in about a year.
Byram and his girlfriend died in a crash on their way to prom Saturday. News 8's Demi Johnson is live in the newsroom. And Demi, you spoke with Cathedral's principal about how the school's dealing with this.
Yeah, Principal Julie Barthel tells me one student is too many, but losing 3 is almost too much to bear. She says the kids are hurting and it's taking a toll on teachers, too. When students and staff returned to Cathedral High School Monday, they saw an empty seat in several classrooms.
First thing we did when we found out about this was call all of his teachers personally, because just like the students, those teachers are going to see an empty chair as well, and they have to try and be strong for their students, and and they're hurting just as much.
Hurt is a feeling Principal Julie Barthel says the Cathedral community knows too well. She says Lendon Byram's death on his way to prom added to their pain. At the end of last year, Cathedral junior Jonathan Knoll died in a car crash, and just a few months before, one of his classmates, Demario McCullough, was killed in a shooting.
This brings up all those other 2 deaths again for everybody, for those families, for those parents, for those best friends, for those teachers.
To help, Barthel says the school has brought in some extra resources like social workers and counselors. But she believes part of the healing process just takes patience.
We've said all along that we're going to give grace. We're going to give grace to our students if they feel like they can't be in class that day and they just need to go sit with their counselor or stay home or go sit in the chapel. Do that.
With a student population of just over 1,000, Barthel says kids cross paths more frequently. That became even more clear to her at a prayer service over the weekend when students from all different groups spoke about Byram.
Just to see those students there sharing stories, just how funny he was so intelligent, just had qualified for the national speech and debate tournament. So he just had so much potential, and he made an impact on the world already.
Her promise to his family and others is to continue sharing his life.
He'll always be a part of Cathedral. All those 3 students will. That we'll never forget them.
Cathedral is holding an all-school mass on Wednesday in honor of Lendon Byram. Barthel tells me several other Catholic schools have also reached out and have even sent their counselors to help as well. Live in the newsroom, Demi Johnson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.